One, Jalen Hurts can cement a dichotomy change in the NFL if he goes out and gets one more win. What's up? It's your boy Cintron coming back with another news/analysis video. And I kid you not, that's my real name. So, we all know the Philadelphia Eagles are set to play in Glendale, Arizona against the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's a historic game for several reasons. Chiefly being that it's the first time two black starting quarterbacks will face each other in the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. And regardless of whether the Chiefs starting quarterback Mahomes claims his black heritage like that, he does have a black father, so he is black, and that's how America sees him, whether he likes it or not. But I think he's slowly starting to learn more and become aware, and especially after some asinine comments that he said in some postseason. I forget whether it was 2019 or 2020 or whatever. But yeah, but Jalen Hurts, we know where he stands. He's black, he's proud, but he also has like a black female agent. She's the first black female agent to have her representative be starting quarterback in the Super Bowl. So, shout out to her, kudos to her. She advises him on a lot of different things, and she's pivotal to a lot of his processes off the field. So, like I said, shout out to her. And he also would be the first true dual threat quarterback to win it all. I mean, Russell Wilson, you can debate that, but he still was more like of a pocket passer. But you could say that, okay, maybe Russell Wilson is, but Jalen Hurts is really he operates the offense. It's really steeped in and based in him being a key component running. Like Russell's is more improvised. He ran because he had to. Jalen runs because it's a part of the offense. It's a staple. It's a key cog in what we do, especially with the RPO system. It's run, pass, option. So he could be the first one to truly do that. Like Cam implemented some elements of our offense, but he lost it. He lost it and then he lost it in 2016 Super Bowl from that 2015 season. He didn't finish the job. Denver Broncos destroyed him, and he's infamous for not fighting for that fumble that went on the ground. He made a business decision there. It's quite plain and simple. His business decision was, hey, I'm not going to get in there. I can injure my hand, my fingers, or, something. So it's too much to risk. Well, this is the biggest game of your life, and you're holding back. So I'm like, you could take it either way, but I'm leaning more to the side of, hey, man, you get in there and try and recover that just for the sake of your image. You're fighting for your legacy here, quite literally. And he wasn't the same after that game. But back to Jalen Hurts. He can do so much by winning this one here. It also could affect how dual threat quarterbacks are seen and drafted from here on out. And yes, we have people like Mahomes who has a good amount of mobility, and he can scramble. He can get those first downs, putting his body on the line. Lamar Jackson, he hasn't made it to the big game yet. And then, more similar to Cam Newton's offense, but his running, as of late, has become more of a plus, another feather in his cap that he could use if and when he needs it. But he's trying to be more of a pocket passer, and that's ironically where he got hurt. Not most recently, but I think about a season ago, trying to be a pocket passer. But yeah, so I mean, it's the evaluation would change with a Super Bowl winning quarterback on that resume, and it would shift that dichotomy in the NFL that you can win it all with a dual threat quarterback. And we've seen him have a large amount of success, and the offense they run, nobody's been able to stop it. I mean, it's people lambasted, saying it's gimmicky, it's just a college offense, it's a simple read offense, but why can't people stop it then? If it's so simple, if it's so amateurish, if it's so junior league, what should be the problem in shutting it down? And the offense always has a way to evolve. You can mix this with a more traditional offense. You can add more elements that you see coming from the college game the past season, and just add those wrinkles into there, and make it more complex, make it more diverse. And like for me, the goal would be having the same running out of the same formations, same personnel, same groupings, and running multiple plays that look very similar to what Los Angeles does. And man, being able to confuse people. They know the look, but what are you gonna do out of that look? You can be multiple. So that would be just the final form of the offense. And like I said, mixing it in with the traditional offense to just throw so much at defenses who just overwhelmed these days with the multiplicity that offenses can throw at them. But yeah, so I would love to see him go out and win this one, set history, and just be the champion for dual threat quarterbacks and non-traditional quarterbacks that the league truly needs and should champion. And then I think his peers recognize him, and most that aren't haters, that aren't Julian Love, that aren't Micah Parsons before he retracted his statement. Recognize game. Game recognizes game, and Jalen is a true leader out there, and his ability and his evolution. Because remember, this is only his third season, third season in the league, second season as a starter. So he still has much room for improvement. He can get much better. That's the scary part. But let's go on to some things around the league, both with the Eagles and with non-Eagles stuff. I want to say some other stuff, but I'm not going to say that. Anyways, let's look at first. Brian Schottenheimer becomes the new offensive coordinator in Dallas, and this was just so foreseeable. You're just going to go with the typical option, the bland option, as some label it. It speaks to the organizational structure there in Dallas. They don't make any splash moves outside of the draft. Draft, okay, cool. But this is the kind of thing that'll get you beat. That'll keep you being mundane and rote and routine. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help that offense. It doesn't add anything. It's just more run-of-the-mill, more the same. But hey, like I said in another video, if Dallas wants to keep on being a team who doesn't play for long-term success, doesn't play for wins, you'll settle for just being paper tigers, being regular season champions. Cool, I'm more than cool with it. Go ahead and be stuck in mediocrity. I love it. DeMar Hamlin. But yeah, there's nothing inspiring about that hire. Not a goddamn thing. All right, next, Brandon Graham is fined for unsportsmanlike conduct in the NFC Championship game, and they didn't point it out. I'm like, what did he do that was unsportsmanlike? The only thing I can think of is those two, and I'm like, are they actually lumping them together? But those two introductions, the coin toss. I'm coming after you, boy. I'm out there. I'm gonna get you. And he's talking all this shit to Dexter Lawrence, and Jason Kelsey's looking at him like, shut the fuck up, man. I gotta face him. I gotta block 97, not you. He's an all-pro. I gotta block him. You talking shit. You writing a check that I gotta go out there and cash. You sure out of team, so I go say that, but he's like, bro, hey, shut up. So I don't know if that's what it's for. That's the only thing I can imagine, but it could have been somewhere along the lines. He was talking shit to the 49ers during the game or whatever. So he doesn't really act out of character. He's a solid guy. Good character guy, and I don't know. I can imagine what it is, but that was the only two things I can think of. Let's move on to our last piece here. the Eagles flew out to Arizona, Glendale, and they got a sitting off from the fans, the home fans, the Philly fans. Just wanted to see them off and wish them well. And for those that won't be joining, they were just wanted to say their final goodbyes to the home appearances. We're done with the home games. We're going to Arizona, but 24% of the tickets that have been bought by Philadelphians. So we'll see. We'll see if it's going to be a home game or not. But the boys are finally out there going on mission, and we'll see can they get the job done. But I believe in them. I have high hopes for them. And strategically, we'll be diving in this week, looking at why I think the Philadelphia Eagles will win the game. But they have to deal with the media and distraction. Like 8 hours of media, just such a waste of time. But that's the structure they have. They gotta minimize distractions, dealing with family seeking tickets. CJ, GJ already told you what do you feel about you getting tickets? You ain't got the money, you ain't got the bread. Don't come to me instead. But anyways, that's it for today. Let's get up out of here. As always, it's Fly Eagles Fly. Let's motherfucking go. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron, Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.